What is up, my crazy beautiful Iconians? My name is Vertico, you can call me V, and welcome back to Jurassic World the game. Last video we said the Titanoboa tournament's coming soon. Well, it's here now. The thing is, it's a 6-day long tournament, which is a nice change. We've been getting used to the weekend tournaments, but I'm kind of enjoying the fact it's a longer one because it gives me more time to screw up and then more time to fix my screw up, so it's alright. As you can see, my DNA's gone up by a bit. I think my bucks are about the same level, if not a bit more, a bit less, and my VIP points are less because I've been using them in trades where I don't really need to use them in most other things, and of course the daily lottery thingy-majiggy, which I've been basically relying on for DNA, because as you can see, 650, 60%. So if I was to get 20 of them, which I won't, but if I was, it'd be 13,000 DNA, which is better than getting a Diplodocus or a Smilodon because it's worth more. Actually, 2 Smilodons. I think I haven't got a level 40 Smilodon, so the more of those I get, I'm happy with, and I can get level 40, then the future ones I get, I can sell. So it's all good in the hood. Anyhow, guys, before we go ahead and jump into the video, which will be comprising of me basically going into the tournament and just playing about and using all my creatures that are available for me to use to get as much tournament points as I can, because I think I've fallen behind today. This morning I did a few, but I am, oh my god, nearly 400 shy, so that's either 10 times 40 or 20 times 20, so it's all reasonable. It's not like I'm massively out of it yet. Someone made a... Oh, okay. Someone made a good point of saying you could probably get all what you need with about 3,000 tournament points. I think that's probably just under what you'll probably need. I'd say if you get about 3,500 by the end of the tournament, you're going to nail it. And considering it's got... I don't take my word for it though, of course, but 4 days, 22 hours, it's about 5 days. And if you need about 3,500, I need still about 2,800, so 2,800 divided by 5... Well, I don't know how much that is actually, but it's about 560. So 560 a day, and I'll be gleaming. Considering that includes tonight and tomorrow morning, it's one of the days I can do this easily. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into a race. So if you haven't raced me before, what you need to do is you need to be in full screen, exit full screen. Like the video, then exit full screen. I need to find the creature first. Just what I thought I'd walk you through what you need to do. And during that as well, if you do find that you do beat me, please comment down below with a funny comment that basically suggests that you beat me, insult me in the way that you wish to. Here we go, I've got a Smilodon. So we're going to get the Smilodon to level 10. So what that means, as you can see, the photo mode's enabled, which is quite nice, which is actually giving you guys an advantage because I have to tap to unphoto mode it. So what it means is once I've clicked go, I'm going to press level up once, give you a 2-second head start, and then you're going to try and beat me by the time I get to level 10. Count to 3. 3, 2, 1, go. Head start. 1, 2, and there we go, level 10. So if I beat you, please comment down below. You do not need to keep a like on the video if you do not feel the video deserves said like. I'm more than happy if you just want to sort of go, actually, we'll watch the rest of the video. Let me take the like off. That's cool, guys. If you feel that the video doesn't deserve a like and you think you didn't like it, tell me why and feel free to dislike. At the end of the day, guys, I need to know what you guys are liking and what you guys aren't liking. Anyhow, I've got 476,000 DNA, nearly 500,000. I probably could have hit 1 million by now if I kept saving and never spent, but if I did that, then I wouldn't be having much fun, and it'd just be the daily grind, so that's not worth it. I've missed a few events this week. I do not plan on missing these 2 legendary events, and this legendary event, in which case I'll probably be spending quite a few bucks, and I'm happy to expend my bucks down to 60,000 by the end of the tournament. That does not include speeding up the Titanoboa. The reason I'm saying 60,000 is it allows me enough time to speed up anything that I need to. I probably won't breach that low. In fact, I'll probably just breach just below 75,000, but it's always worth setting a lower limit so that you know that you need it. If this was a tournament that I've already got the creature for, I wouldn't be worried about it at all. I wouldn't spend any bucks that I didn't need to. As it's a new creature that I really want, you bet your butt I'm going to be spending as much as I need to. If it takes me down lower than 60,000, I'm going to consider maybe not, but that's for the other events, which I'll be needing, because I will be needing to speed some up for these guys, which would make sense to do them first, then focus on the tournament, in which case I'm probably going to do one of them now. After then the tournament, then I'll probably do one tomorrow morning or before I go to bed tonight, so, and then the other one, the final one tomorrow morning, although I'm pretty sure I can do this one whenever, because I've got... It's VIP access, and I've got all mine refreshed. That one I can do at any point, so I'm not too fussed about that. Might do it in between the other 2, help me break it up. So, without further ado, let's get jumping into this tournament. As you can see, I've been quite active on it as of recently. I actually went and did most of these last night and this morning, so, as you can see, a lot of them still got quite some time till they come back. So, let's go ahead and pick out a reasonable mix of 3. So we want an amphibian, a herbivore, and do we have anything else? A carnivore. I'm going to go for mid-low range at this point because I'm comfortable that they should be able to do the job. We'll soon find out by what they pit me against, because this tournament, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been confused. Like, at some points I've been in battles against things like this. This is beyond easy. And then the next match, I'm on something that's 10 times more difficult. And I've not exactly jumped up many spaces. I'm still within the top half of the legendaries, the legendary pack, double thing. You know, what is it? It's not Dominator, it's Predator? Predator. So I'm still in the Predator League. I think it's Predator. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'm still in the Predator League, and yeah, it's kind of confusing sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Anyhow, he's gone for 2 after being switched in from another carnivore. So he's gone flat out. I can kill him in 1 attack, go for 1 reserve, and essentially next turn we won. What I'd really love if Ludia introduced is that if you don't use your dinos in the battle, or your creatures in the battle, that you can you don't have to spend bucks to buy them back. They're just instantly available, like what happens when you have the boosted cards that you don't use them. Alternatively, you can buy them at a less rate because they've not been used. They've not lost any health. They've not used any energy as it would be. So yeah. Anyhow, guys, I mentioned it in the last video. I mentioned it quite towards the end of the video. What's happening in December? So from the 1st to the 31st of December, I'm aiming to. I can make no guarantee that it will happen, but I'm aiming to, just for some sort of self-motivation, get a video up every single day. And that is going to be a video that involves dinosaurs. Obviously, that's where this channel comes from. That's where my roots are rooted. So it's going to be the 31 days of December. So Dinosember. I'm going to try and do some a mix. We'll have Jurassic World. We'll have. It's up for debate at this point whether Digimon can come into it. I feel like Digimon is relevant because it has got dinosaurs in it. It depends on what I can get recorded at the time. If we are running low on content, I will. But we've also got a chance for me to do Primal Carnage, this, Jurassic World the game. There's a few other games that I have written down somewhere, but I can't find them. I found the list, that is, at least. But then, of course, then later on in December, we have got Mesozoic coming out. Depending on when the NDA is lifted as to when I will be putting it on my channel. So as soon as the NDA is lifted, you bet your butt it's going straight up, okay? As long as, obviously, I can get early access, which, if I don't, it's not an issue. As soon as it comes out, I'll be playing it. I'm working at 12/8 on the day it comes out, but if it comes out at midnight, I'm going to be up. But depending on who's here and how much noise I can make, depends on how much I can record of it. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get into another battle, because that was relatively easy. That's given me the confidence that I can use the lower ones, so we're going to continue using the ones down here. I could easily get away with putting like the Eriops with 2 other even weaker characters, but better to be safe than sorry. I don't want to make any mistake, because if I make a mistake, I'm instantly losing potentially 3 characters. Straight off the bat, he's got an unbelievably unfair first character. In fact, no, he hasn't. That's a lie. It's reasonable. I'm going to go for a block, just because I'm hoping he goes for 2 attacks, using all of his actions up, and only putting a dent in Eriops' health. Eriops is fairly expendable at this point, so I'm just going to go for 2 reserves now, because he's not gone for any actions, because I wasn't expecting that. He's gone to 3. What's he going to do with them? Hopefully he's going to go for a flat out 3. He didn't, or just go for nothing. That's cool too, because it gives him more of a chance to reserve and block. He's got 1 reserve then, so that should take him up to 4. If he goes for 2, he kills 3, he kills me, and 4, he kills me. If he goes for anything less, he doesn't. Well, that's cool with me. He's used up all of his action points. I'm fairly certain Sucaripteris can kill him in 2. He can, so we're going to go for 2, 4 reserves, 2 blocks. And the reason behind that is he'll have to switch out to Koriwhite if he wants an advantage, as opposed to a disadvantage. And even if he does that, he's got potential 3 actions. 1 attack ain't going to do damage to me. So he's got, he could go for a 4 here if he wanted to sort of try and get an impact. He's not gone for anything, in fact, so it's not an issue. At this point, Sucaripteris can be sort of left vulnerable, because if we go for 4 attacks here, if we land at least 1, which we did, we can kill him. He's gone for 1 reserve, that means. And that means he got 5. If he goes for 4 or above, he can kill me. He didn't go for any. Though we've got a disadvantage, we can still kill him in 2. So if we land at least 6, which we will, which we did, we've won it, essentially. So the great thing about tournaments is that obviously the bots are a lot easier. They play it more by the rules, as opposed to when other games, in the other sort of events, they don't. In this tournament, if they attack you, they're going to usually go for the rest of them in reserves, and they hardly ever get to a really high reserve amount. The downside is you can't use the block glitch, and obviously there is a very big chance of disconnection happening quite commonly. Oh, a rare pack. I won't say no to that. It's free DNA, hopefully. Well, I might be wrong, but have they dropped the DNA of the rare pack again, as well as the bugs? I could be wrong. It feels like they have. Because $50, I thought it was 100. Or was that moved back a while ago? I can't remember. But that seems really, really low. And I don't want to complain that much, but I'm starting to get annoyed with how much Ludia keeps nerfing everything. They're bringing in new features, yes, but these new features don't compare to when things were pre-nerfed. So, I don't know, potato, and at the end of the day, the draft battles, having done it already, I think it's kind of worth it, actually, to be fair. DNA sort of wise, Bucks, you're losing out. And DNA, it's not great, but trust me, you're okay. I could have gone for a lot worse creatures then, oh my god. A level 40 Labyrinthia times 2. And what the great thing is the points that you're given for the tournament are actually, I think, matched to the area you are. So if you're in a Predator League and you're using creatures that barely scathing through Predator, barely getting through Predator, you're gonna get more points essentially, as opposed to what could have happened or made much worse if it was against what creatures you're against. Because if that was the case, I would probably get 20 points for this. So we'll have a look, because I mean they are far outmatching it. They're I mean we've got a level 30, 30, and 20 VIP creature against 2 commons max and 1 max rare. All of which are completely at disadvantage in my thing. They've got no advantage apart from the Pterosaur, which could have taken on my amphibians, but even then he didn't really have a chance because he wouldn't have got through to that point. So I don't know, we'll see how this plays out then, and see how many points I get. 27's a reasonably high amount in the Predator League. I think you can get 40 if you're going absolutely bonkers, which we're going to do in the next one. The reason being is I'm going to just try and experiment quickly, because we have just gone against really easy characters. I think they might be trying to hustle me, get my hopes. I think you can do this, we believe in you. When they don't, they just want to play me. So I'm going to stick in a Super Rana Titan, then we're going to scroll all the way to the right and stick in 2 Chijangas. As you guys may notice, I've got a lot less creatures out now, and that's because I've sold all the expendable ones. And that I must stress, that is only the common ones which aren't creating a hybrid at level 1, and the rares that don't create a hybrid that were level 1. And the reason being that I've sold them, as though they may have been useful in tournament scenarios like this, I was much hoping and hanking for the DNA than anything else, and it wasn't that many, believe it or not. The reason I've not had to scroll as much is because I've turned a lot of them into hybrids or maxed them, so it's not too bad. So straight off the bat, he's not gone for anything. I'm more than comfortable going for 2 attacks. We've actually got a Soprano Titan with 3,300 health, so unless he was going to land, unless this guy lands 10 times the damage, which is at least 5, he ain't going to kill me. And I'm fairly certain he doesn't have as much attack as a Dilophosaurus. He's got a potential 1 block here, and as we all know, I can kill him with 1 attack. And he would have gone for... No, he hasn't gone for the block, I take it back. I was going to say, he would have gone for blocks, he's gone for 1 attack. But he didn't actually, it's a fair play. It's not exactly shenanigans there, so... He's gone up to 4 now, 4 attacks can't kill me. He's gone for 2, try and play it safe, but obviously, the fact he's gone for 2 leaves him with potential 2 blocks. 1 attack can still kill him, so 3. So, bearing in mind what we just saw, I used 3 lower mid-range. This is now I wouldn't say highest, but it's definitely a high range creature with 2 lowest creatures. Let's see what we're getting out of it. 35, that's right, 35. Because of the fact we had an average bad creature, because of course we were using it, that shows you right there that what I was doing was entirely wrong, and I'm much better suited to just sticking in a powerful creature and 2 crap creatures. So, based on that knowledge that I've just gained, I don't know if it changes the tournament, because I like to change it up, but I like to find things out. Based on what I've just found there, I'm now going to pick out a, once again, high-range creature, Unarincus, or Unarincus, I don't know, and then we're going to just renew one of them and stick the other one in there. So if he's got any carnivores now, he can do some real damage, but we've still got those 2 Gigantosauruses to switch in to take the brunt of any damage. So if he's got a 3 carnivore squad, we can still win. No, he hasn't. He's got 1 carnivore, which is a Guanlong, which with its bonus will be 120, as you can see. And we can still kill him in 1 attack. So even if he goes first, we've still got this game. He's gone for 1, so I can now go for 1 attack and 1 reserve, instantly giving me the point, keeping the point advantage that I got by going as player 2, and instantly basically dooming him. I don't know about Unarincus, I think he was about the same level, but because he's a legendary hybrid, we might get less than the Super Titan, but at the same time he's 1 evolution level below, so who knows. Once we get the Titan, I'm going to sort of do a little poll on what I should do with my DNA. The poll will be available on Twitter, Instagram, and I will actually accept comments down below as well when we do the poll on what I should spend my DNA on afterwards. After we've got a maxed Titanoboa. So what do you guys think? I'm thinking of either maxing the Unarincus, getting some more herbivore hybrids up to level 40, or potentially getting a more powerful hybrid like Yudon or something like that, another level 20 to save so that I've got a level 40 down the line. Or I can even just push for level 40. It is entirely down to you guys. I will obviously review the answer, because if someone comes back saying get 12 max level, Carnotaurs, I'm like, nah, that's not happening. But, I want to sort of see what you guys think. I'm thinking of either that or just getting more aquatics and Cenozoics to level 40, or saving the DNA and just getting things as and when I need them. I do know that I need to get a Scaphognathus level 40 in preparation for the next hybrid, which hopefully the new hybrids will be coming soon. I could really go without getting DNA points right now, and I didn't pay attention to how many points I got, but based on the fact I had 908, that was 35 again, so it seems to have given me about the same amount, so that's not too bad. I'm also with a bit more health, but with a bit more... So, we'll have a look at the things around this. It'll be reasonable price. So Titanoboa is 85 bucks. I'm happy to do that. I know I've got other creatures I could be using, which I really should have, but I'm just going to sort of keep using them guys before I move on to the upper levels, because they take forever to regenerate. I want to be saving them for either the Dominator League or the other events that I need to get done. So playing it smart for once, once ever. Okay, right. 940 attack. Boom, dead. I love going first with our high attack creature because, yeah, you can think about, oh, am I going to survive the next one, which I am because I've got an advantage over. And then you get to think, oh, I get to kill him straight away. And this one, and if he goes for 2, I'm going to presume he's not on the 2 blocks, so I'm going to go for 2 attacks. I like being psychic sometimes. Although I would have preferred at least 1 block, but oh well. And then it's going into the Ramparhynchus. I think a Ramparhynchus is already part of a hybrid. I might be wrong. I'm not sure actually, but I know for a fact that I'm fairly certain the next one's not the next hybrid, one of the next hybrids is Pachyrhinosaurus and Scaphognathus. And I've actually got a level 20 Pachyrhinosaurus and I think maybe another level 10, I might be wrong on that, solely from the VIP Lotto, the daily thing that you can do. So, I'm actually on my way to getting a fairly decent head start to prevent me having to spend so many bucks and so much DNA when the actual tournament comes out. Because it actually end up, if we get 1 more from the tournament, and I have got 3, and I'm not sure, check now actually, we'll be looking at a decent, reasonably sized level 30 straight off the bat. I need to buy 4 more, which is between 6,000 to 9,000 DNA, so between 24 to 36,000. So I'm happy with that. Let's have a quick look though, just to sort of check to see how many I've got then. Where did I put in? We'll find out. Herbivores. Pachyrhinosaurus. Go to. I only have 1. Yeah, level 20. And I haven't got that, so that's fine. I've got level 20 then in the mix still. I'm very much looking forward to his tournament. Obviously, I'm well happy we've got the Titanoboa tournament. I'm kind of disappointed we haven't got any sort of a chance of aquatic hybrids and Cenozoic hybrids yet. I'm more interested in the aquatic hybrids because we've been hankering them for a long time. Ever since the update came out for the aquatics, we were like, oh, they've got to have aquatic hybrids. And we are still waiting. And then they did a poll 4 or 5 months ago saying, what are you looking forward to? And Cenozoic hybrids and aquatic hybrids were on there. And obviously I put that as the highest priority. Because it is for me. Okay, what we could do is one of you, and then a weak one. See what we get from this. The reason being that I'm playing these 2 is because they're both not good enough to sort of suffice on their own. Well, I mean, Terra Destroyer is, but at the same time, let's just think about the... Oh yeah, he'd have been fine. Jeez, why did I... Right, let's see how much we get from this. So, level 40 plain legendary, a level 30 VIP, and a level 1 common. Sorry about the dogs there. I think something just got knocked over and the dogs were getting a bit cray-cray. So, 2 attacks should kill him. I think I wasn't paying attention. I might be wrong. I was wrong, damn it. But it's okay, he's got 50 health left, and we've got 2 creatures that can wipe the floor with the rest of these, so yeah, we're fine. He's gone for nothing. We're going to go for 2 attacks again on the hope that he's only gone for 1 block, which he has. We've taken him down, so he had a sort of advantage over ours. Obviously, Therizinosaurus can do some reasonable damage of 325 for what it's like, because it's mainly a health tank. And it can take a hell of a beating as well. He's actually switched, which I wasn't expecting in this tournament, especially not at these sort of levels, but it's fine. He's gone for a switch. We're going to go for 3 attacks. We land 1. Wish I'd landed more than that, but that's not an issue. He's only gone up to 5, so he still can't kill me. So yeah, sorry about the dogs. They seem to be going cocoa because of noise, and I believe that was something in October. This time it's not someone breaking in. I'm adamant. My parents are downstairs, so if someone is breaking in, they're about to get punched, okay? Oh dear me, I still want to put that footage in. At some point I'll think about it. If you want to see it, let me know, and I won't put the footage in because obviously it's just the game footage, but I'm happy to cut the audio in where it actually happens. That was still terrifyingly slightly funny to this day. Anyway, we've won this battle, so I'm thinking I'm going to end the video here once we see how many points we get from this combination of mid-range creatures. So, we shall wait and we got 34, so we only missed out on a point essentially, and kind of worth it because I didn't have to spend any extra bucks for it as well. And instantly, we're only 80 off, whereas our previous sales were like 700 and something, and in one video in 20 minutes I've got 300 points. That is, well, just under, that is perfect. That is very easy. So my point stands, guys. That's what you need to do to get up. If you use those tips of making sure you use a reasonably decent creature against 2 plaque creatures, you'll nail it, okay? So guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, if you've enjoyed the tips, and if you've enjoyed the tournament, or you are looking forward to getting Titanoboa, let me know in the comments section down below. And if you have enjoyed the video, please smash the like button. I really do appreciate that. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra!